Hey guys, Wes here from Undone Cinema, and I'm here today to talk about this awesome story that I thought I'd bring to you guys with this awesome gameplay that I got at my friend Brady's house. Alright, so basically I'm gonna start off by telling you kind of what the story's about. It's about something that me and my sister, like what happened with me and my sister back when I was in like second or third grade, but I thought I might as well tell it. By the way, I'm in 8th grade right now. But yeah, my sister, she always had a lot of good things. Like, my parents are a bit more wealthy. I mean, like, my mom's, I mean, not wealthy, like, in rich, but, like, they, you know, they had more money than they do now. And my mom and my dad kind of spoiled her, I guess. My dad even said he kind of spoiled her. They kind of spoiled her. But anyway, like, they ended up just, I don't know, giving her a lot of stuff. So, when she was about 14 or 15, I don't know how old I was, but she, got a white iPod. It was like a dinosaur iPod. It was like one of those iPods. It's like a rounded edges, like rectangle with a screen on it, and it just, you know, scrolled around and ever. And I got really jealous. Like, I was really jealous. I'm like, I want an iPod. Why don't I have an iPod? And they're like, well, because you you don't get iPod. And I'm like, you know what? You're an old woman and an old man. You don't get everything, whatever. They're senior citizens. I don't give two shits. But anyway, my sister had that iPod, and I was really jealous about it, and I really wanted it, you know? I wanted an iPod, and I wanted my own iPod. I didn't want hers, but I wanted my own. So, because of me being jealous, one day, her and her friend asked my dad if he would take them to the park, which is kind of weird. They were like 14 or something, but you know how, like, sometimes, like, girls can be, like, kind of, I don't know, like, we're not gonna do things at the park, like, jack around like that. I thought she was, and she went to the, park with her friend by one of my old houses. And she was out there on the swings with her friend, and she was swinging and stuff. And I was talking to my dad in the car, and my dad's like, why don't you go out there and hang out with them? And I said, I don't know, Megan doesn't like me like I thought my sister didn't like me. Of course she likes me. She loves me. She's my sister. I love her too. I love her this much, but I don't care about that. But yeah, I mean, I just, you know, it was like that. My dad's like, well, why don't you go out there? I said, yeah, I don't want to go out there. So, but I realized to the right of me was her purse sitting there, and I'm like, I was thinking in my head, I'm like, this would be kind of bad. I don't know if I want to do this. This probably isn't the best idea, but I kind of threw out the idea, and I said, you know what? I'm jealous. You know, I was in second grade. I didn't know better. So I kind of dig around her purse, and I see her iPod. So the first thing I do is kind of pull it out and put it in my pocket. I'm in second grade, don't know what's going on, and I put it in my pocket. Well, after they were done, my dad, you know, nothing was suspected. My dad didn't notice me. They walk in the car, and they just kind of sit down, and I was hoping that my sister didn't, like, reach in her iPod just to look at the thingy. I'd be really mad and sad. But, she ended up not doing that, and so, she just, you know, she gets in the car, everything's normal, she says, hi, Wes, and I pull on a good face, like, I'm not suspicious or anything. I say, hey, guys, and blah, 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 and my dad's like, he said hi, whatever, you know, the whole, you're back, whatever, I don't care. It was only like 10 minutes, but who cares? And, so we went home, her sister, her friend got dropped off or whatever, and, so nothing happened that day, that exact same day. Like, another day later, my sister kind of, like, exploded. She thought, first thing she did is she jumped on top of me and, like, freaked out. She didn't, like, actually literally jump on top of me, but the first thing she thought is I stole it, I took it, and she legitimately searched my room after school. But what she didn't know is that day after I took it, I went to my school and gave it to my friend. I don't know, I'm not going to name him, but he was my friend's second grade. He goes to middle school with me now. But I gave it to him. I don't know why, but I mean, that was my source of revenge. So she'd never be able to find it. So she dug out my room when I got home from school, and I kept a straight face. I seriously kept it, like, as good as possible. And they were down to the bone thinking I still stole it. Like, they tore apart my room, and I almost got grounded and stuff that time. And I was like, you know, I kind of hung out with a lot of friends, and, you know, I had some out of their life from the second grade. It's kind of weird, but I did. And, so I was honestly kind of scared inside, but somehow I was able to pull off a really good face. So, after weeks and weeks, they just keep on checking, and then my sister calls all of her friends, and, like, you know, she's just calling everybody, and, nobody tells her anything, nobody stole it. I mean, that's what she thinks, and she's really mad. She's like, she's getting to the point where she's gonna forget about it and buy a new iPod. And her boyfriend had got her this iPod for, like, their honeymoon or something. Honeymoon, what am I smoking? For their anniversary or something, I don't know. She was like 15 or 16, so I was kind of lying about the 14. She was like 15 or 16. And so, she got that, which is a really generous gift, by the way, for a 1 year anniversary, just an anniversary gift in general. But, she got that. And she was really sad. Like, she was sad and kind of mad. And her boyfriend was really mad too. So what they just suspected is I did it, but you know, to them I didn't do it. Eventually, they like after a week or two of searching my room, like dead serious, they figured out that I didn't do it, and they kind of just went on and asked other people if they did it. Maybe my friend stole or something, which I'd been really mad about. But they like blamed it on my friends. So after a month, I seriously pulled off a lying face for a month. I was able to like lie to them, like my mom, my dad, which is you know, and honestly, and if I look back at that, I really like some of my friends might be like, oh, dude, why do you act like you know you feel so bad about lying to them? Like I kind of look back at it, and, like I really do feel bad about lying that long to my parents. I mean, I'm kind of a not a mama. I mean, I'm just a parent's boy, like not a mama's boy or daddy's boy. I don't know who the hell would say that, but I'm like a parent. I'm really I always obey my parents most of the time, and whenever I don't, it's not that severe. But honestly, I look back at it and I don't feel good about that. But anyway, after the month had gone by, my friend Zach, okay, I'm just gonna say his name, Zach. He came up and he said, "My mom wants to talk to your mom about when you gave me the iPod because she said that that's kind of a generous gift." And I said, "Well, okay, fine." I was hoping that nothing bad had happened. I said, "Well," after I said, "Okay, fine," I'm like, "Wait, your mom can't call my mom. That'd be really bad." So she ends up, I go home like then. After about a week, all of a sudden my mom gets a phone call. My dad and me and my sister are out in Super Saver getting groceries. And we're out in the parking lot. My dad gets a call from my mom. I hear her yelling on the phone. So, you know, I know about this thing for a month, and I know what's going on. And I look at him kind of, and he looks back at me like I did something bad. I was like, oh my god. Like, I knew I was caught in my mind. Okay? But, so he looked at me, he's like, Wes, you're in deep shit. And I said, I just kind of didn't say anything. I'm like, why? I lied to him. Like, I didn't admit to like, what I did. And so, he drove us home, and my mom kind of looked at me, and she like seriously grabbed me, and she was like, "Do you know what?" And they all started exploding because everybody figured out what happened. I knew what happened. I knew they found out, but I still lied to him and said it wasn't me. I said I don't know how it got in his hands, blah blah, and it was really bad. They were just yelling at me the whole time, and eventually I'm like, you know what? Okay, I stole it. I gave it to him, and I'm sorry. And I said I was jealous. I just whatever. I said it as in second grade, so it didn't sound like that awesome. But yeah, so I got grounded for a month for doing that, and I wasn't too pleased with that, but my sister was. But yeah, I was a month, and my mom actually said that since I confessed, maybe 2 weeks for my sister exploded instead of a month, so I got a month of grounding. So that's basically it for my story, but I'd also like to talk about why I made this channel with my friends. Me, Brady, and Cam made this. Well, first of all, it was me and Brady at first. Then Cam came in, and I guess I thought I just wanted to have some fun with my friends. And then I'm able to post once in a while just because I don't have a recording device. So Brady sends me the gameplay, or I record Minecraft or something like that, and I voice over it. I mean, I guess that's all we really do, and I'm fine with that for now. I'm gonna get a recording device this summer, but I just want to have some fun with my friends and see what we could do with YouTube because we're all it's fun, I think. But that's basically it, guys. Just let me know what you think of the video in the comments. If you liked it, go ahead and drop a like. If you didn't like it, then I really don't care about you. I'm kidding. But if you also like our channel, make sure you subscribe to keep up to date. And it's been Wes here. I'll see you guys later.